Hello guys, and welcome to my Boomshield tutorial video. This is part 1. It will be covering how to counter a Boomshield. So if you've ever been in a situation where you don't know whether or not it's smart to engage a Boomshield with a weapon you have, and what's the best way to kill a Boomshield with a weapon set that you have, this video will help you with that. So we pulled some Boomshields out, did a lot of testing, and all kinds of various weapons on them, and hopefully this will help you guys make intelligent decisions about whether or not you should engage a Boomshield user, or whether it is smarter to make a tactical retreat. So, and a really important thing to realize when fighting a Boomshield is that when they have it deployed, they will take significantly less damage to their exposed body parts. The control Alex is shot in the foot and dies in 1.2 seconds. Now Ty is getting shot in the foot with the same Lancer, but even though his foot's exposed, it takes 3.5 seconds to kill him because his shield is deployed. Now this has a surprisingly wide angle of effect. I'm shooting all these shots in his body, but it takes a really long time to kill him because he has that shield deployed in front of him. Now here's the widest angle that this actually still works. And you see I shot a bunch of bullets in her, she didn't die. I scooch over here, and now she dies in the normal time. And you'll see this Ty dies as well. While this works for body shots, it is not true of headshots. I'll demonstrate with a hammer burst. So it takes a full clip to kill him in the body, but then you move to the head, and because the hammer burst is a headshot modifier, it kills them in 5 shots. So this is really crucial to realize. If you have access to their head and you have a weapon with a headshot modifier, you need to go for the headshots. And of course, the Nasher has a headshot modifier. So if they're holding a pistol, here's the most acute angle that you can get and still get a headshot. You'll see a slight difference in the stances between the Alex and the Ty here, and the angle that their body is a little bit not too bad when they're holding a pistol, but when I had them hold a Nasher, it got really bad. So I edge over just a tiny smidge to find that perfect edge of the range, and I'm almost standing exactly in front of her and get a headshot. And I try it on the Ty, and I get incredulous. I'm like, really? This should be a headshot. No, it isn't. And I shoot a bunch of other places, and I have to edge over a little bit more to get the shot. So basically, the females are at a huge disadvantage when it comes to using a Nasher with a Boomshield and getting shot by an enemy Nasher. The other gun that's at a disadvantage because of this is the sawed-off. It has no headshot modifier, so you have to get all the way to the edge of that debuff angle to finally get the kill on them. So if you're a bold and enterprising individual and you have a Nasher out, especially if it's a female holding a Boomshield, you can go for that juke up beside him, try to dodge your shot and hit him in the face. So I decided to find out what the exact angle there is between the point which a female can be headshotted at and then the point which a male can be headshotted at, the Boomshield. So I had Onezombei stand 6 squares away from me and aim at a constant point. Then I gradually worked my way over, paying attention to where I was relative to her with squares on the floor. And so you'll see that the furthest point, or the most acute angle that the male's dome can be popped, is about 2 1/4 bricks over on the floor from where the female's dome can be popped. So using a little bit of trigonometry and making a triangle and using my square floor tiles as measurements, I was able to deduce that there's a 21-degree difference between the point which a female dome can be popped and the male dome can be popped. So if you're playing as a female, you need to be aware of that. Now the sniper rifle is the same damage modifier as the other weapons. 2 shots to the foot kills them without a Boomshield, and then when he has a Boomshield, it takes a whole pile of shots to his feet. And you'll see with his breach shot, same kind of thing. Normally 3 body shots for a kill, but without it, a whole pile of shots. And of course, a headshot with either of them gets a kill. Now the torque bow, if you shoot right at the shield, it bounces off, but if you hit them either in their hand or their foot, the stick is a kill. The whole damage modifier doesn't affect the torque bow. So I'm going to talk about grenades for a second here. Obviously a smoke grenade makes them drop the Boomshield, but you have to follow up with your gun to kill them. And then a frag grenade, if thrown right at the shield, bounces off, but if you get it right between their feet, it will kill them. But of course that's sort of hard to do, and they can usually just move up to avoid dying from this. So I found with frag grenades, actually, if you can induce them to run at you, they usually run in a straight line, especially if they have a Nasher, and that will cause them to be an easy target for a frag stick. So that's a strategy which would work for me, and hopefully it works for you too. Ink grenades are brutal against the Boomshield. If you land at their feet, they die pretty quickly, but they can run out of it. It's much better to aim right in the center of the body, and if you stick them in the front of the shield, it counts as an ink grenade stick, which is a sure kill. And of course, flame grenades tear up Boomshield really bad. Just point at their feet, point at their body, point somewhere, and it kills them. And while we're on the subject of fire, it is worth noting that a Scorcher completely obliterates a Boomshield. You probably already knew that. But I didn't know that diggers dig straight through Boomshields. You can hit them, direct impact them in the shield, and it goes right to their body, which is very convenient. Now, interestingly, the Pushka is a little harder to get a kill with when they have a Boomshield. The front of the shield blocks the Pushka completely, and even shots which look like it should kill them don't. You have to basically get them against the wall, or get the Pushka to stop right behind them, which can be hard if they're close to you. Now, the Vulcan cannon is so strong that even with the damage debuff, it kills them really fast. To answer the question posed at the beginning, shooting them in the hand is slightly slower than shooting them in the foot, as you can see by the times there. Now, of course, the boom shot is super strong against anything, but the boom shield actually blocks the damage really well, except for the fact that you're so slow with it that all it has to do is just shoot right next to you, and you're dead. Okay, so of course we have the one shot, which is at the beginning. Hits the shield, it blows it in half. If it hits anywhere in their body, it kills them. And then lastly, we have the Hammer of Dawn, and really, did we expect anything different? So, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll be getting the second half of this video up later. And that video will be how to use the boom shield yourself. So if you guys have any great tips and tricks of how to use a boom shield well, let me know. I'm still compiling data for this, and I would love to have your feedback and have you included in this video. And if you notice around my ghostly glowing computer lit face, there is a halo of links. If you would click on those, you'll be able to learn even more and hopefully improve your game even further. So until next time guys, good night.